Hey, looky here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
Good morning. Well, kind of still morning for a little bit longer. Our Facebook Live, Pat and JT. It's Pat and JT, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Thanks for following, rate, review, and subscribe.
I was just telling Pat, I can't fix my lighting for whatever reason. I don't know what my inability is and what my malfunction is here, but I have the curtains are open. It's daylight, sunshine. My light's on, but you can even see it in my glasses. There's my light.
Yeah, I see the little ring light. Yeah, I don't
blasting on full, and I'm in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not a video guy. I'm not anything. It's just,
So
it is what it
we
is.
will just muddle through.
Yeah.
That's all right. Time to
yeah.
muddle. How about the Huskers?
How about them Huskers? That was fantastic. That was so exciting.
So bowl game, here we come. And it's in Phoenix, right?
I don't know. Is it? I don't think.
I guess there's a handful of bowl games that we're eligible for. Is my video's off, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah, it's off a little bit. So
annoying. Anyway, somebody had mentioned that there was, and a couple of, or something was in Phoenix that was, I don't know, like somebody who knows something, because I know there's 142
totally
bowl
like
games.
a few bowls that there's like the chances are good that we will go to A, B, or C bowl, whatever, and one of them's probably in Phoenix. I just haven't heard yet.
The 6-win teams, right?
Yeah, the Poulon Weed Eater Bowl, Cereal Bowl, whatever. But who cares? We get the practices.
And the fans get to go to a bowl game.
Yes, right.
So, and it's been what, 8 years, I think?
Yes, 7 or 8. Longest in college football, longest drought in college football. So it's been a minute.
That's insane. Well, good. Now I hope they just win this Friday.
Well, same, just because it's Iowa.
Because it's Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you to Centris Federal Credit Union. Just a few more days left. As a matter of fact, they've got their diaper drive that's going on. Centris Federal Credit Union doing that through the 30th of November, the end of the month. All sizes, newborn to toddler. You can drop them off at any of their locations, 15 different locations in the area. And whether it's just one pack or a pallet, as we've said, together, they can make a difference. And they said, yes, together we can make a difference. So let's see if we can help them out with what they're trying to accomplish. Cool.
That's right. More details, centrisfcu.org and 402-334-7000. Give them a call.
Very good. So this weekend, other than that, man, it's super freaking nice. Could not believe how nice it was yesterday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Just amazing. And then it's going to, the bottom is dropping out in the thermometer this week. It looks like we're going to get down into the maybe single digits, but low teens.
It's chilly willy. But I love it. I mean, whatever. Bring it on. Bring it on.
No snow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But my leaves on my big oak tree in my backyard still have not fallen.
All the leaves?
All the leaves. I'll have Beth send a picture. She's home today because the other trees gone, but my oak tree, they've turned colors, but they're all still there. I'm going
to look around the neighborhood because I haven't really paid attention. My trees, I was oddly, this is so exciting around here. Standing outside with the dogs, I'm looking around, I'm like, I've still got like there's 42 leaves still on one tree. Like, why are they still connected?
Why are they still there?
Just give up, go, just drop. It's done. But there's still just a handful of leaves on a few trees. There are a couple across the way. I don't know what kind they are, but they've got yellow leaves all over them. Might possibly be. I don't know.
And that's Beth. We were talking this weekend. It's like I don't feel neither does Beth. Beth's the Christmas decorator, Christmas season, loves it, Christmas music, blah blah blah. Neither one of us are in the mood, even feel like putting a tree up. And I think partially it's because our grass is still green. Our neighbor mowed yesterday, and they're not watering. Like they're not. I think they just think.
No, I've got neighbors. I had to tell my mow guy, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Leave it alone.
Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, but it's keeping me from getting in that Christmas holiday spirit is because there's still freaking leaves all over all the trees. And it's warm.
I got the lights up. Well, I did that in September, so that doesn't, or October, whatever it was. Anyway, so that's been a minute. My neighbor's lights are going up right now. They've got people out there putting their lights up. So this is kind of the week that everybody really hunkers down and gets a lot done so they can flip the switch on Friday. I think Thursday night, Friday after Thanksgiving, or I know there was a lot of people, they were talking about that. Thanksgiving is kind of like, it's a family tradition too, that on Thanksgiving, maybe that's when you put the tree up, or, the weekend after or something like that. So that would be kind of, I haven't had a tree in years, but I can't, I won't.
Well, you can't because the animals. Yeah. You physically can't do it.
I just, said, nah, just not going to fight that fight anymore. So
I think we're doing a tree upstairs and that's it. No other decorations, nothing.
Yeah.
Which is work, and we're totally fine with it.
See how you feel in February if you regret it.
Right. Won't.
All right. So a couple of little news stories that I saw. First off, I had to laugh. So Wicked made its debut this weekend in the movie theaters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now there's some theaters that are banning singing.
Banning singing at the theater?
Singing along with the musical because it's Wicked. Everybody knows the music because the musical.
Yeah.
And so apparently some people were distracted. It's kind of like, okay, when you go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you expect people to dress up. You expect people to sing along. You expect that they know all the words.
And that's true.
And a lot of people know Wicked inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
Just shut your mouth.
Right.
But apparently they had there was quite a ruckus, and they had theaters that were telling people they weren't going to be allowed to sing.
I mean, I get it. Because I do understand that. It seems like a kind of a dick move at first, but no, I understand.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, I would say why not just turn the tables, pass out sheet music so everybody knows what the words are, so they can play along. Because if you don't know the words, then it's no fun. So.
Yeah. Well, it's like seeing an iconic movie in the theater and people already are quoting it and saying the lines before they come out or saying them with the people, so I get it. I understand.
Yeah, I'm with them on that for sure. Then saw sad news that Chuck Woolery passed away at 83 years old. The original, let's see, what was it? He did Love Connection. He did Scrabble.
Yep.
And he did, what can I say it?
Dating
Before Sajak. What's that?
Did he do
Wheel of Fortune?
Dating game? Oh, he did Wheel of Fortune too?
He was the very first Wheel of Fortune host.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was there for quite a few years, and he was replaced because they had a salary dispute. And so he'd been around for a minute already. I don't know. How old is Pat Sajak? Can you look that up real quick?
Yeah, I think
my computer's dealing with this right now, so I'm afraid to open another window at this point.
He's 78. Sajak is 78.
Okay, so Woolery was 83. So when he passed away. So Woolery had been famous throughout the 70s because he did do a lot of those game shows in the 70s, and then he did that. Okay, then there was a salary dispute, so they hired the cheaper guy, Pat Sajak, who ended up being very, very well paid, obviously.
Yeah.
To do it for that many years. I think it was sometime in the late 80s when that happened. But Chuck Woolery was just like all around good guy. Just he's a lot like Sajak.
And I think, I think that's why everybody, you're right. Those game show hosts like that, especially that came from back in the day, have that same quality. And I know you're going to puke and you're going to not agree with me at all. And Beth doesn't agree with me either. But Ryan Seacrest has that same kind of vibe. I think he's a great replacement for Sajak.
Not even close.
I do.
Not even close. I think okay. I will say that Chuck Woolery, Pat Sajak, I don't know, Chuck, who's some of the other ones that were in the 70s, 80s? Any of those, you're right, any of those old game show hosts. They all had that same quality for some reason, but it was like it came naturally to them.
Yeah.
Ryan feels like he's pretending to be Chuck Woolery or Pat CJ. So I just will not give the guy a break. I won't.
Yeah.
I know.
And I'm sure I know it bothers him.
So who's going to replace Vanna?
I don't know.
Have they talked about that?
No, they haven't. I don't know. Maddie Sajak does a lot on the show, so maybe Maddie Sajak will, but I don't know. They haven't talked about that at all. She's probably like, why would I? This is the best gig ever. I'm making a ton of money. Why
just
on
keep
earth?
Doing it?
Why would I ever quit?
She doesn't have to lift anything.
Right. Right.
Just show up and walk across the stage 4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So anyway,
well, as we're speaking, yeah. I got Beth sent pictures of our backyard, so I want to show you.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. So there's our tree.
There you go.
And there's the tree.
Okay.
I mean, does that not scream September 15th? It does not scream December 5th or November 25th.
November 25th.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna. Does it typically drop all of them?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Is it always like late, or is this new?
It's always late-ish, but not this late. But it's a nightmare. That's when we raked the first year. I raked half of it the second year, and I said, I mow it now. Mulch it.
You should, though. It's good for your yard.
That's what I've heard. After I told somebody else that I did, they're like, yeah, that's not the worst thing you can do. That's actually good. So like, okay.
And that's what my yard in the back. So the guys came back to do the mowing, right? And they're like going to do fall cleanup. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's skip it. Let's do a spring cleanup. Let's just let it be. I'm going to have that yard. I don't care. But all the critters can hide out in the pampas grass and I'll have leaves in the backyard and feed the dirt. And, and we'll just leave it as it is. And we'll just do a big old cleanup in the spring. So I'm that yard.
Yeah.
So
feral.
It's going to
let it go to the pheasants.
Exactly. All right. So one other story. Now, two things. First off, if you're watching Yellowstone, good Lord, that show is really, really, really good. And yesterday's episode was shocker, absolutely good. So if you're not watching or you haven't gotten back into season 5, so worth it. The 2-year wait.
Yeah.
And then the other one is, did you see this story? Now, we talked about this before when the Menendez brothers, when they said they were going to be getting out and that we could just see their wives that they married after they were in prison.
Yeah.
Going, whoa. I didn't mean to live with a murderer.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted headlines and possibly some book money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently Lyle has been having a fling with a 21-year-old from Britain. How? I don't know.
How? Okay.
I don't know. Although his wife, Rebecca, is denying that that's the reason she is announcing her separation. So she's calling it. She's out. She's out.
If anything, that she should say that's why she's doing it. She gets off the hook.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, why are you saying? I don't know if she's embarrassed because he's having that the guy that she's married to who's in prison is having a fling with someone else. Like he's the one that's getting more action, less or not, whatever, however you want to call it. And she's out in the free world and she's not cheating on him.
Right.
She's getting cheated on by a guy in prison. What?
With a lady that's not international.
International cheating.
Yeah.
International cheating. Exactly right. So yeah, there was a story that came out in the Daily Mail that said something about he's dating this blonde named Millie, who's 21. and as a matter of fact, I think he got married to Rebecca before Millie was even born. Okay. Think about that.
Oh my gosh.
So, right. So that's the new, she refers to him as her boyfriend, even though he's married. Yeah, they've got quite the little story in here about the whole deal with Millie and Lyle. And apparently there may have been visits even. There may have been visits too. But anyway, the headline, the main headline was Lyle Menendez's wife, Rebecca, announces separation but shuts down affair rumors.
Okay, whatever.
She's got to be like in a twist.
Yeah. Of course. She's stood by him for so long while he's in jail. Now he does this. That's rough.
Now he's coming out. She doesn't want to share a house. Mm-hmm. And on top of it, he's cheating.
Yeah, that's rough.
Okay.
Rough.
So anyway, yeah, just I throw in that little follow-up. So that's all I got today. That's about it.
Not a lot going on right now leading up to Thanksgiving, and looking forward to the Husker game on Friday, and yeah, that's about it.
All good for me. All right.
Sweet.
Well, good enough, guys.
Well, thanks for watching. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe to our podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and have a great rest of Monday. See you guys later. Have a good one.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.